in the arena. The Overdogs have started a cash out. Fantastic steal by the Steamrollers.
That's it, our first team wipe, and it's a brutal one.
The Kingfisher respawning. They need to establish themselves as big fish in a small pond. Astounding! A total team takedown by a contestant in the live
Got up there. Breaking the shield.
blink of an eye. They snagged the match's first cash out.
Competition there, Scotty.
Cash out by the Overdogs.
Really deserve a right now.
The Kingfisher facing a run of bad luck. They just got wiped out again.
Back in play.
The live wires got the cash box. The live wires just jump-started a cash out. The Kingfisher recovered and respawned.
With their back, things might get rough for the Overdogs.
First half over, the real battle begins now.
The sponsors must be thrilled. What a performance so far. Take a rest.
Keeping it strong.
Raising a shield.
Ouch! The live wires suffered a wipe. Some fishy business in the arena as the Kingfish steal a cash out.
That gamble paid off big time, Scotty.
Watch out! Over here! Took a hit!
The live wires are re-entering the arena.
Greatly appreciated. Creating a safe zone.
The Steamrollers roll into the lead. Crowning their efforts, the Kingfish just secured a cash out.
After that steal, I bet they're walking off with a little swagger like, how do you like them virtual apples?
A fresh vault just popped up. Who will make the first move? We've got the live wires returning to the arena.
Retaliation is on its way. The Kingfish should be on the lookout.
You can't stop the steam. And they just cashed out. Trouble is crackling for the live wires. They've got to boost it up fast. Down go the overdogs again. They'll dig their way back. The steamrollers are pouring into a vault.
Hold that thought. This match isn't over yet. Overtime incoming.
Cash out set in motion by the Kingfish. The steamrollers picked up a cash box.
Gonna use that zip line.
Impressive steal by the overdogs. The Kingfish are Sweet. The Kingfish are the team to beat as we swim into the final round.
And the Steamrollers will also join our upcoming two-team clash. Are they ready to roll into first place this time?
ready, viewers. Today's action unfolds in historical Kyoto, where old meets new in a clash that promises to be as gorgeous as it is intense. Now, the Overdogs, the Livewires, the Jet Setters, and finally, the Kingfish. The arena has loaded. Buckle up.
Our contestants are going to be walking on sunshine this round. A bright day and good visibility in the arena.
The arena's cash-out stations are sitting atop suspended structures, which should help bring this match to another level. The Overdogs are dropping into Vault 1. The Kingfish are cracking open Vault 2.
Lights, camera, action! Our very first elimination has fired up the arena.
The battle lines are drawn.
And may the best team cross them on their path to victory. We've seen our first team wipe, and it's not pretty.
And to the Kingfish. Team White.
Respawn alert! The Kingfish are back in action. The Jet Setters are flying high. Another team wipe for the Overdogs. They're off their game today.
Gee, I bet there'll be some bowed heads and tucked tails on that team.
The Kingfish snatched a cash out. The Overdogs have returned to the arena.
Here, use this gate.
Throw his body over here if you can.
Things are about to get shocking. The Livewires need to get ready.
Our first cash out goes to the Livewires. Let's see whether they can keep that momentum going.
They're flipping the switch to turn on the juice.
The Overdogs have been wiped out once more. The Jet Setters are starting to soar. They're unlocking Vault 3. Wow, with that cash out, the Kingfish are looking more like barracudas
Let's
in
move
the
to Vault
arena.
4.
Now that's the payoff you hope for
Placing a
with
gateway.
steal.
The Jet Setters swooped up a cash box. The Livewires are electrifying the match, opening Vault 4. Don't blink, folks. Anything could happen. happen in the second half of this match?
I'm pretty sure we'll witness even more unforgettable moments.
The Kingfish are respawning. They need to avoid being washed ashore again. Power surging as the live wires fire up a cash out. The jet setters are initiating a cash out.
Disrupting their tech.
Poison! Enemy sonar!
First gateway going out. Glitching some screens. Gateway here.
Hold on! You're back in no time!
The clock is ticking and the stakes are high.
Back in
Every move is a
Still
guarantee
catch
toward
out, Z.
victory. What an amazing performance in this round by the contestants.
High stakes and bold moves. This match is absolutely necessary.
And the Kingfish just got hit by another wave. Misfortune loves a target.
It's like their opponents were shooting fish in a barrel.
Ha! Wow, June, love that one. Charged up and cashing in, the live wires completed a cash out. Money may not grow on trees, but a new vault just appeared in the arena. The Kingfish just made their return to the arena. That's a cash out by the Jet Setters.
The Jet Setters are sticking together as a team, propelling each other closer to success. It's nice to see.
First gateway going out.
Craving cash, the Jet Setters are opening a vault. Grab the cash box. The Overdogs stumble again. Another team win.
They got puffed up, Scotty.
Brought to you by Izzle.
Let's see who can handle the pressure.
The Overdogs just made their return to the arena.
I'm
The
back!
Kingfish caught them off guard earlier. Payback could be in the cards. They couldn't settle it in regular time, so we're off to overtime.
Electrifying stuff. The live wires have kicked off a cash out. Misery loves company. The Kingfish will have to regroup again. Who wants it more? Our contestants have 30 seconds to show the world.
Every Every move counts.
Knock him out! 10 seconds left. A stunning performance by the Live Wires as they Get ready for some jumps, folks. Prepare for a breathtaking match as our contestants navigate the dizzying heights of Skyway Stadium. All right, the Boundless, the Big Splash, the Kingfish, and finally, the Overdogs. They're stepping up. Let the battle commence.
As the evening sun casts cast its glow on the arena, our contestants prepare to unleash chaos and destruction in pursuit of fame and glory.
The arena is in perfect condition to start the match.
Gateway
I
going
doubt
out.
it'll stay that way for long. The Big Splash are applying pressure to Vault 2.
And there we go. That opening elimination set a fierce tone for the match ahead.
This might get crazier than I expected.
A little crazy is good. Let's see how this unfolds.
Vault 1 is being unsealed by the Kingfish.
Time to disappear.
The Boundless picked up a cash box.
Blitz grenade out.
First
Gateway
cash
one,
out
out.
underway. The
Teleport
Boundless
here.
kick things off.
Honey, I'm home.
Seal on B going in. Time to bounce.
Okay.
Blitz grenade out. Time to glitch.
There's our first team wipe, and it's not a pretty one.
The Boundless take the lead. We've got the Overdogs returning to the arena.
Gateway going out. Gateway here. Sorry.
Danger down there. Down here.
Glitching things up. Glitching things up.
Another washout for the Big Splash. Tough times multiply.
They could find themselves in troubled waters now.
I think we need a laugh track to back you up. What a way to open the match. The Boundless win the first match.
Glitch grenade out.
The Big Splash are respawning and hoping to muddy the waters in the arena. Another loyal payday for the Kingfish as they lock in a cash out.
Look at the presence of the Kingfish never leaving each other's side. Great teamwork.
Vault 3 is being opened, courtesy of the Boundless.
Glitching some screens.
Halftime. Who's ready for more edge of your seat moments?
I think the best is yet to come, Scotty.
The Boundless will need to reboot. Team wiped.
They're in a bind now, Scotty.
June, that one deserves a slow clap. Pure gold. The Overdogs are dropping into Vault 4. seem to like rigid structures. Wonder how much they'll stand when they're done. Making waves, the Big Splash have started a cash out.
A contestant is finding their rhythm, stringing together one elimination after another.
Enemy got me!
Back in action! Disrupting their tech!
Another fall seems the hurdles just keep coming for the
Move
Boundless.
up on cash
Looks
out!
like they just hit the ceiling.
As a former contender, sheer grit on display. These teams are pushing themselves just
blitz
like I
grenade.
did in my heyday.
The great understanding. They're really pushing their limits tonight.
The Kingfish currently have the catch of the day.
Overtime means one last chance to make a difference. Let's go.
The Overdogs are initiating a cash out. The Boundless are pushing their way to the top.
Using blitz grenade!
Not
Disrupting
on
their
their
tech!
watch, a contestant seems to be saying. Cash out, steal prevented.
Watch out! Down there!
A new vault just appeared in the arena. Time to crank up the intensity. The Boundless can't seem to catch their stride. They're down again.
They wanted to bound ahead, but it seems they've tripped on a hurdle.
Glitching some screens!
The Boundless are back. Team respawn. The Big Splash are unbolting a vault.
Moving on! Someone called for a tiger! Blitz grenade out!
This round goes to the Overdogs. They're the ones to muzzle in our next round.
And let's not forget the Big Splash. They've earned their position in the next match too.
the Tough Shells, and finally, the Overdogs. The tension is at its peak. Brace yourselves.
Darkness blankets the arena, but our contestants are wide awake and ready for chaos.
There have been some adjustments to the arena for this match. I'm curious to see how that elevated hotel area will affect
Get ready
our
for
team's
teleportation.
strategies.
Time to
The Big
disappear.
Splash are unlocking Vault 1. The Tough Shells are opening Vault 2. The Big Splash got the cash box. Great move by the Big Splash. First cash out started.
Bandit box out.
The Overdogs picked up a cash box.
Up is the new down.
Defense successful. Thanks, you're a star.
The Overdogs aren't holding back. Cash out underway.
First team wiping the bag, and it's a highlight.
Absolutely for the ultra rares. They've been wiped.
Fantastic
Get ready for
steal by the Tough
teleportation.
Shells.
I wonder what else they can get away with.
Bandit box out. Grenade.
Timely lead for the Tough Shells. The Ultra Rares find themselves calm in this round. Wiped again.
An unwanted turn of events, Scotty.
Thank you.
Back in action.
Greatly appreciated.
Vault 3 is being pierced by the Tough Shells. The
Use
Ultra
this
Rares
gateway.
are respawning. They'll need to make those team wipes the exception rather than the rule. The Tough Shells got the cash box. The
And the cash
Overdogs
out
locked in a
team.
cash out.
Absolutely.
The latest vault has shown up. Who's bold enough to go for
Do
it?
cash out D.
The Tough Shells are initiating a cash out. The Big Splash are applying pressure to Vault.
Rinse grenade
Time.
out.
Don't touch that dial. Things can change pretty quickly around here.
No time to run against
The Big Splash Splash swooped up a cash box. The Tough Shells will need to reboot. Team wiped.
Tough luck. No way to soften that blow.
The Big Splash are initiating a cash out.
A contestant has hit a streak, eliminating opponents one by one.
Okay, let's go.
The Tough Shells have patched up the cracks in their armor and are back in business.
The Ultra Rares would be the top target for some good old-fashioned payback.
A powerful move by the Overdogs. They're in control.
Enemy spotted! Down there! Reload! Time to glitch!
Go in for a steal on C, now!
Glitching things up!
Just one back out.
Glitching
That's
things
two
up!
cash outs in a row.
First gateway goes
With
down!
hazards all over the arena, our contestants take a deep breath and focus on the objectives.
So keep breathing, right, Scotty? Keep breathing.
A vault is getting sighted by the Tough Shells. Cash out completed by the Big Splash. Oh, look! A new vault is ready to be opened.
Secure cash out A!
Threat detected.
Hold your breath. Overtime complete. Twist no one saw coming.
They're making their mark. Momentum rising for the Tough Shells.
A contestant is on a roll, people. They're moving from one elimination to the next.
The Overdogs will need to reboot. Team wiped.
Send to the channel. Team white.
Vault 6,
The
go!
Overdogs are re-engaging.
I'm thinking that the Ultra Rare should prepare for some retaliation.
Glitch grenade out! Glitching some screens!
Threat detected, down there! Enemy spotted down there!
Bomb out!
We're down to the last 30 seconds. Which team will triumph?
Time to get their game.
The Ultra Rares will have to polish their strategy from the sidelines. Team wipe.
White.
10 seconds left. Well The Tough Shells are the team to beat in what promises to be a cracking final round.
And we'll find out whether the Overdogs have learned some new tricks to earn them the top spot in the upcoming two-team clash.
Here we go. The Tough Shells versus the Overdogs. The stakes have never been higher.
And we're back. For our final round, the first team to reach 50,000 in cash will be victorious. What do you think, Scotty?
June, I think that you stole my thunder and announced the game rules for me. Oh my, it's been a long day. The Overdogs are crowding into Vault 1.
Watch out! Down there! Time to blitz! Disrupting their tech! Time to disappear!
That first elimination set the bar high.
I hope we get to see more of that.
Any more of that, and we're in for one epic match. The first team wipe has dropped, and it's massive.
Lost some mark in their bite. They're gone.
The Overdogs are back in play.
The pressure is building. The Tough Shells could be in line for some serious retribution.
It's not a shell game. The Tough Shells have just tucked a cash box into a cash-out station.
Using blitz grenade! Danger at cash out B!
Misfortune for the Tough Shells. Team wiped.
They'll need to hide in their shells for a bit.
Wait, what just happened, June?
Absolutely, Scotty. And you know it's finders keepers in the finals, unless someone steals it again.
We've got the Tough Shells returning to the arena.
Enemy spotted down there. Taking damage.
Environment hacked!
Dogs land the first cash out.
I didn't realize they were so good at playing fetch.
Another team wipe for the Overdogs. They're off their game today.
Sent to white.
The Overdogs are back and ready to avenge that team wipe. Vault 2 is being pierced by the Tough Shells.
Using glitch grenade!
The Tough Shells swooped up a cash box.
A contestant is really cutting through the competition.
A cash box just got some airtime and kicked off a cash out. The Tough Shells sure are making it look easy.
Back in action.
Reloading!
The Overdogs have been wiped out once more.
They were caught chasing their own tails.
They've been wiped.
The Overdogs have respawned. The Tough Shells completed a cash out. Vault 3 is getting siphoned by the Tough Shells. The Overdogs have recovered and respawned.
They're back in one piece, but the Tough Shells might be their target for retaliation.
The Tough Shells grabbed a cash box. The Tough Shells cracked once more, folks. Team wipe.
They were a little too shellfish with their strategy.
The Overdogs grabbed a cash box. Cash out started by our leading team, the Overdogs. If they maintain control, they'll be shaking paws with victory. The Tough Shells are rejoining the match.
Danger
The
up there!
Overdogs need to stay on alert. Looks like payback is on the way.
Send the bomb out! Glitching some screens!
Halfway through, and this match keeps surprising us.
There's no slowing down.
Time to glitch!
Shucks, another raw deal for the Tough Shells. They'll be back though.
Tough beans for them.
Back in play!
The Tough Shells have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back. These dogs are having their day. Congratulations to the Overdogs on winning the final round.